If you bought a book by me, it's my autobiography, and I don't talk about being publicly shamed over tax, you would feel shortchanged, just like HMRC did. I'm edging closer to 50. A lot's changed since I last saw you as well. I became a father.
You did become a father,
Jimmy. And I never thought I would. I'm,
What happened? How did this happen?
Well, we were trying. I really wanted a kid, but it was that thing where you go, I thought I'd left it too late.
I didn't think you two wanted children. I assumed I'd never had that conversation with you, but I assumed that you're like, because you're not married. Oh, you weren't married for a long time, but you were with your partner a long time. And I'm like, he's never going to get married. He's never going to have kids.
Well, you of course, you thought it was, you thought she was a beard. You were pretty sure.
Everybody,
really?
Everybody does. And Jimmy, the jury's still out.
Yeah. So we had a kid, which is like, it's I think a lot of people do it without, we sort of tried to keep it quite out of the papers as well.
Yeah. And you did.
And then the papers were actually very nice about it. They just used to do a story about every week about, Jimmy's been seen with a pram in Primrose Hill. I wonder, he must be taking old CDs to cash converters. I guess, the pandemic's really hit everyone hard. It's getting rid of some junk. It's joyful. It's really lovely.
Great.
There's a lovely quote about it that I buy into, which is it's like having a medical procedure where your heart now lives outside your body.
Oh,
that's a nice thing.
It's lovely.
Yeah.
Life-changing, proper life-changing?
Proper life-changing, but then I went and did gigs the other week, so I was like, I'm refreshing the tour because, I just like writing jokes, so I'm writing new stuff for the tour. I was doing some warm-up dates, and I was a bit worried. I was like, well, I'm a bit softer now, and I've got something to care about, and maybe it'll take the edge off a little bit, and then did the gig.
Yeah, you're fine.
Brutal. Even my audience were like, wow, man. All right.
It's had the opposite effect.
So what would you say has been the highlight the past couple of years for you? Would it be your new beautiful baby or the hair?
My child, obviously. My
baby boy?
My little baby boy. And he doesn't know that he's a hair donor, but that is why I had him.
Right.
I'm hoping to harvest more.
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'll have a blonde quiff on the top.
And is it
As you said that.
Is it everything you dreamed about and more, being a dad?
Yeah, it genuinely is. It genuinely is. It's been amazing. Sorry, this is such a boring thing to talk about.
No, it's fascinating. Because it's fascinating, especially because it's these words are coming out of your mouth.
Well, it's a weird
Jimmy
thing.
Carr's
I've
mouth.
been in comedy for like 20 years, and then I wrote a book which is like an autobiography, which is like, okay, this is who I am. This is what I'm about, and it's kind of. I think it's a fairly good approximation of what I'm like as a person. And so, but I find it a bit awkward, like not just telling jokes. I was sort of on stage last night and did a gig where I sort of did a gig to whatever it was, 1,500 people in Birmingham. Great. For the first hour, just told jokes, and then got interviewed on stage for the second hour. I was kind of nervous for the bit of like opening up.
It's not what you're used to, is it?
Yeah, it's a bit kind of nerve-wracking. But yes, being a dad is amazing. You should.
It's too late for me now.
No, you should visit and buy us a gift.
Well,
it's not too late for you. I mean, listen, I came to it late. I think it's great because you got a bit more. You got a bit of perspective. I'll definitely get some material out of it, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
If I get material and
yeah.
I do this for a living, though, just if someone could call in if they're an expert, but I think it might all be tax deductible. I don't want to be that guy, but
You already are that guy,
be.
unfortunately.
I'm that guy. Yeah. I talk about that in the book, obviously.
I flicked through
On
page
the
155. I'm straight
on the
in.
basis that you go, look, if you bought a book by me, it's my autobiography, and I don't talk about being publicly shamed over tax, you would feel shortchanged, just like HMRC did.
If you go to chapter 11 of Jimmy's new book, this
Yes.
is where you do indeed talk about it. But the scariest thing is when I got the book, I looked through, and then I opened it up on chapter 11, and it said, "Oh, hi, Chris. I thought you'd jump straight to this one." And I'm like, "Well, would you believe it?
Wow.
It's so personalised."
It's lovely, isn't it?
The Chris Moyles Show.